Thank you. Thank you very much. My name, as you may have just heard, is Poon, and before anyone says anything, yes, I am aware that it has an alternate meaning outside of China. It is interesting. I was actually born in this country. In fact, my family's probably been here than many of yours, because, hey, someone had to build your fucking railroads, didn't they? But it is interesting, as a person of Asian heritage growing up in this country, there are certain little quirks you have to get used to that just sort of come with the territory. For example, with my name, I can never hold a title because there is no one on Earth who is going to want to go to Dr. Poon for their visit. You don't want to have your court case presided by Judge Poon. No one's going to follow, no soldiers are going to follow me into battle under the orders of Rear Admiral Poon. There's basically no job I can have that doesn't make it sound like the setup to a cheesy 80s porn.
I'll watch it.
We'll speak later. There are other things you have to get used to, though, growing up as a person of Asian heritage in a predominantly white society. For example, it changes the way some people interact with you. I'm often told, for example, to fuck off back to countries I've never been to. Now, I should mention, it isn't always that aggressive. A lot of it is much more well-meaning than that. The one I probably hear most often, more than any other, is the question, so where are you from? And that's pretty innocuous. That's a fairly ordinary question. It's basically small talk. You'd ask it to anyone. But when you're Asian, what you'll often find is that question is followed by, yeah, but where are you really from? And what they're trying to ask in their roundabout sort of way is, hey, why aren't you white? What kind of not white are you? And it's especially hilarious because I have a particularly country sort of background. I'm from Townsville originally. Oh. Yeah, I know. Your thoughts and prayers are appreciated in this difficult time. And my parents are from equally small country towns in Victoria and Tasmania, respectively. So the conversation often goes, oh, well, where are you from? Townsville. Oh, but where are you really from? Townsville. But where were your parents from? Because they think they're getting tricky at this point. Like they're going to trick me up somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Gosford. What is There's no fun story here. But see, I know what they actually want to ask, and what they're really hoping for is, they want to have a conversation with a foreigner. They want to know, oh, what exotic land do you hail from, oh stranger from the Misty East? And they want that sort of connection with a foreign person. And so I've started giving them that, but not in the way they want. What I have started doing is pretending that I am, in fact, from overseas, but from much, much whiter places than Australia. So they'll come up to me like, where are you from? Oh, Townsville. Yeah, but where were you really from? Ah, you've rumbled me, Margaret. Oh, I'm from Scotland. Damn your crafty ears. Did I tell anyone? I've overstayed my student visa. I don't want to go back. There's never any sunlight, and the food is all shite. As a consequence of playing my favorite game, I do tend to get called a lot of names. And that is something Australians have a real gift for, is swearing at people specifically. And I've been hearing a lot of it since always. And I really am fascinated by insults. When you really get into them and you look at what people are saying, a lot of the times an insult someone uses tells you a lot more about them than it does about the person they're saying to. For example, one of my favorites recently has been the saying, soft cock. We're all familiar with that one. The Americans have an equally lewd version, limp dick, they'll call you. And it's used in the same context. It's basically meant to insult your masculinity. Someone will call you soft cock to imply that you're not tough enough or strong enough in some way. But think about what they're actually saying. When you call someone a soft cock, what you're really doing is going, hey, hey! Why ain't your dick hard? Why? Your dick is nowhere near as wrenching as I would prefer. And this upsets me deeply.